Hi, welcome to my channel, Moonset Tarot. This is going to be another general collective reading, another vibe check. So I'm going to keep this open for the people watching this reading. We're going to see what's going to come through. If you were drawn to this video, then these messages may be for you. And if they don't resonate, that's totally fine. Feel free to check out another reader on YouTube. So yeah, let's get started. I'm just going to take a moment to ground my energy and to tap in. Okay. All right, so let's see what the collective watching this reading needs to know right now, what messages want to come through for the collective watching this reading right now. What messages want to come through? I'm using the Tattoo Tarot today. What messages want to come through for the collective watching this reading? What messages want to come through? Six of Coins. Okay. We'll pull, let's see how many cards. I'm feeling four. We'll pull four more cards. Okay, what messages want to come through for the collective? Actually, no, we'll pull three. We'll pull three cards. What messages want to come through for the collective? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, but I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take this one over here that is facing me and really drawing me in, the Five of Cups. So, okay, so we have the Six of Coins, the Five of Cups. I'm sorry, I just want to make this as straight as possible. Okay, one more card. No. One more card for the collective. What message do they need to know for the collective watching this video right now? What message do they need to know for the collective watching this video? Yes, I'm going to take that one. Hold on. Don't mind my shuffling. Like I've mentioned before, I have very small hands, so this deck is rather big. Oh, wow. Okay, the moon. Very, very intense. Very intense. Okay. Bottom deck energy is the Two of Swords. All right. Two of Swords. Interesting. I just want to get a clarifier for this Five of Cups. Can I get a clarifier card for this Five of Cups, please? Nine of Cups. Nice. Okay. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna pull some clarifier cards from the Moonology Oracle deck, so I'll get further clarification. Can I get some clarifying energies for this collective, please? Can I get some clarifying messages for this pile? Can I get some clarifying messages for this pile? Okay, clarifying. Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to tap into this energy because, not that it's confusing, but it's just, it could mean a lot of things. So I just want to tap in and see what I'm feeling. Okay. Okay. Oh God. Okay. So what I'm getting, and I'm not gonna lie, this is like one of those readings that I'm like, do I even want to say it? Like, I don't want to feed into any false narratives. I don't want to like, I find so many messages out there. Is someone from your past is coming back? There's so much of that in tarot land. But what I'm what I'm getting is someone from your past is going to communicate, and it doesn't have to be someone that you're out of communication with. It could just be someone that you've known for a long time. Someone's going to communicate something to you. Someone that you've known for a long time, or someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, is coming to, I don't know, either rekindle something, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, or tell you something. This person in the past, what I'm seeing, whether it's a friend or a lover, this person caused you a lot of heartache. It's almost as if you thought it was like you were never going to hear from this person again, or they were never going to hear from you again. But this person just caused a lot of heartache and confusion. And they were also, what I'm getting is they were greedy with your love. Like they were greedy with your love in the past. Like they were kind of like hoarding onto what you had to give to them. And now them coming to see you or reaching out to you is kind of going to like trigger a shadow. Like I almost feel like you're going to be very triggered by this and confused, maybe even happy. Like you might be happy that this person's reaching out, you might feel validated, but it's going to bring out a lot of like your kind of like, I don't want to say dark energy, but like hidden emotions, like a lot of stuff that you've buried deep and that you've like thought you got over or that you've healed from is going to resurface. So it's going to be very emotional, but a lot of like hidden emotions are going to come out. I'm feeling a lot of your sacral chakra. So whether this is a good thing, like whether this person is triggering you, like it could be good emotions. It could be like, I'm not saying this is toxic. Maybe this person has changed and feels sorry for how they for maybe causing you pain or like, causing you this confusion. But like what I'm feeling is that it is going to stir up a lot of emotions, a lot of stuff that you thought, like either you thought you were over this person and it's going to stir up this feeling that like, oh, I'm not over them. I still have feelings for them, or it's going to stir up like anger, or like it really depends on how you're viewing the situation. So if you're still into this person and you thought you were over them, it might stir that up and that might trigger you. Or or maybe it's in a positive way. Maybe you still have love for this person and you're like, yes, like you embrace it. You're like, I haven't felt this in a long time, and you feel like this, like, this old love coming back. Or like nostalgia if it's with a friend, like if it's an old friend reaching out, maybe it's like, you feel feelings from like old times. Or it could be negative feelings. So maybe this person reaching out to you might like stir up a lot of anger, a lot of confusion, a lot of anxiety. So whatever it is, someone is gonna reach out or is gonna like interact with you in some way. And I'm just seeing that this person was kind of like greedy. Like, I'm really feeling like they were kind of like greedy with your love, and like it really caused you a lot of hurt, or even like maybe emotionally manipulative and like greedy with your time. And I'm feeling that this could either be a toxic friend or an old lover. And like, I'm not saying that it's all them. Like, I think this might have just been a toxic situation all around. Like, I just feel like sometimes it's not only them that, like, it's just like we're caught in a relationship to learn and grow. And it might be us too, we're putting up with certain behaviors. But yeah, so I am feeling like this person reaching out to you is going to stir up some old emotions, some like really going to stir up your inner world. Stuff that you've maybe even like hidden from yourself. And it's going to be really related. I'm really feeling to your sacral chakra. So you might feel like, very like volatile, or very like, maybe not even like, I'm getting that it's not only bad, like it could even be good. It could even be like, like, even though like you're it could either be that this was like so bad that like, yeah, it's bad emotions, but if it's good emotions, it's more tied to like the good memories that you had with them and stuff, and you're focusing on that. But I do feel like with this Two of Swords, it's going to be, there's something you're not seeing about this situation. You're going to be a little confused, and there's something you're not clearly seeing. So I guess what I'm feeling is, like, as emotional or as triggering as this may be, to not make any decisions based off of your emotions, to take some time. Like, let's say this person, like, what I'm getting is like, maybe this person might reach out and pretend like nothing happened, or like, things are going to go back to the way they were. Like, what I'm really getting is to have boundaries and don't make any decisions based off of your emotions, because you're not seeing clearly. And like, don't, like, just take time to reflect on this situation once you've processed it, and once it's like kind of settled. Like, don't like just invite this person back into your life right away, type of thing, because there is something you're not seeing, and there is something you're going to be kind of like confused about, or like missing. There's a detail you're going to be missing in this. There's a reason they're coming forward, and you're not really sure why. But then your clarifying cards are really nice. So your clarifying cards are saying you and your loved ones are safe. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and step out of your comfort zone. So, okay. So I'm reading this in two ways. Either this person from the past was your comfort zone, and it's kind of like, what I'm getting is like, sometimes when we like enter into new phases of our lives, the universe tests us by like bringing in old energies to see if we're really ready for change and for newness. So like, old energies are our comfort zone. So it's kind of like, sometimes a toxic situation feels comfortable. It's like what we were used to, and we kind of are like, oh, like maybe I should go back to that person because, it's what made me so happy in the past. But like, to step out of your comfort zone truly is to know your worth, and to like kind of know that there's better things for you out there, as uncomfortable as that might be. And sometimes like, and I'm going through this right now, which is why like I feel like I have a good insight on it, but sometimes like you get someone in your life that like you deserve and who is meant for you, but for some reason, because it's so healthy, or it's so like, it's so different from what you've had in the past, even if it's in a better way, it's still uncomfortable. You're like, I'm not used to like this energy, this positive, like I'm not used to this amazing energy. Like, I'm used to like drama and chaos, and like, so you might like feel uncomfortable in it until you get accustomed to it, and you're like, no, I would never go back to like that old person or to that old situation. Like, once you get used to the new situation, and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like why did I even put up with that in the past? So I'm reading this in to protect yourself, so you and your loved ones are safe. I'm really seeing that you are protected, but also to protect yourself, to have boundaries. Like Cancer the crab, right? Like, they are really loving, and they are really like a soft sign and energy, but they also know how to protect themselves. They have the shell around them, so they have really good boundaries, really good emotional boundaries. Again, I keep seeing like really to emotionally protect yourself. Like what I'm getting from this person is that they were kind of emotionally manipulative, and I'm almost feeling like an emotional vampire kind of vibe. So protect yourself. And also, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this was a really tough cycle for you. Just because this person comes back into your life and triggers you and acts as if nothing happened doesn't mean that like it's okay. Like doesn't mean that you're gonna have to go back to them, or it doesn't mean that, whatever boundaries you set prior to this are all gone. Like it's just saying that if you align with the energy that like you're in, or that's for your highest good, whatever is not meant for you, whatever is toxic, will eventually and naturally fall away. So if the universe is testing you and bringing back old situations, just stay strong and stay true to like, the path that you're on, and they will fall away and you will be rewarded. Again, I spoke to this step out of your comfort zone. What I'm really feeling is that to really like your comfort zone, to me, like stepping out of your comfort zone is, yes, like taking risks and maybe like, going for the thing that is scary, but it's also not going for the toxic thing, like not going for the thing that causes you confusion and causes you like hurt and, triggers up and brings up all these old wounds. It's kind of like stepping out of that comfort zone by setting a strong boundary with them and, looking forward to the future and what is really aligned with you. And then your bottom deck energy for clarifying cards is prosperity lies ahead. So I really think that this group watching this, it knows what's good and right for them, will not make decisions from like purely an emotional level. And I think that if you guys like, really focus on your growth and your boundaries and keeping those boundaries strong, like prosperity lies ahead. Like you're going to manifest or align with what is for your highest good eventually. And you're also going to get the clarity you need. So I feel like right now you might not have the clarity you need on the situation when it comes to you, but I think like if you stay level-headed and you stay grounded, you're going to get that clarity and you're going to move in a direction that is best for you. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to clarify this whole reading and end it with a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. These cards are pretty detailed and they kind of wrap up the entire reading nicely, so we'll see what comes through with that. Okay, so overall message for the collective watching this reading. Overall message for the collective watching this reading. Overall message for the collective. Ooh. Leadership. Okay. Leadership. I'm feeling strong energies here. Okay, so looking at this card, leadership. Okay, so there's a lot of blue, okay, so that's interesting because you did get the moon card. And this is like a lot of indigo, like, so the tattoo tarot, the colors are more like traditional tattoo colors, so like a lot of reds, blacks, blues. Your card, I think, if it's still here, hold on, let me check. I just want to see what the moon card, oh yeah, it does have a lot of blue on it. Okay, so we see a lot of blue here. I always associate the moon with our third eye chakra, so intuition and kind of like intuitively knowing, like the night sky. Like our third eye chakra is the color of the night sky, so there's a lot of intuition going on here, the night sky. So I feel like this person is going to stir up a lot of emotion and trigger you, but also like you got the Two of Swords, which is like not seeing the full situation and not having all the details and being a little confused. But I also feel like this person, why am I getting that they like block your intuition? Like, I don't know, I'm not liking this energy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm feeling like this energy kind of like, I feel like you're naturally an intuitive person. I feel like in your highest form, when you take care of yourself, you're very, very intuitive. But this person kind of blocks that for you. So I think it's important to note that. And you see here, there's like a North Star. Like, I feel like you're on your path. You're on a path to like bigger and better things, to like what you're truly meant for. But I feel like this person kind of is coming to test that. Like, the universe is sort of sending you a test. I don't know what this card is about, to be honest. I never got it, so I don't know what the message is. This is just what I'm intuitively picking up. But I feel like you're on a path to like great things. But there's something that's gonna try to get in the way of that, is what I'm feeling. But let's see. And they're not going to be successful. Like, I just feel like it's going to be like a minor blip. Like, you know, like when someone you don't want to get a text from suddenly sends you a text and your anxiety goes from like 0 to 100 is what I'm feeling. Okay, leadership, North Star. In Western culture, we wish upon a star because the stars represent all that is illuminating and enchanting. They symbolize aspiration, illumination, inspiration, imagination, and wonder. Native people used the stars to find their way in the night. The North Star was often used as a kind of compass to make sure one was going in the right direction. The North Star symbolizes direction and guidance. It is a guiding light for those who can't find their way. It is one of the brightest stars in the constellation. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark of the night, you are a beacon for others. It's time to step into the light and take your leadership role. You are a teacher, steward, guardian, and healer, a true leader. Own these gifts. Come into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light. The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you've been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become the light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. This really clears it up. So what I'm really feeling is that you are someone who, I don't know if you've been in a relationship, in a friend group, there is an energy or energies around you that kind of like from your past that have held you back. And I feel like you've stepped into this new energy. I feel like you've had a glow up of some kind. You're like in this glow up energy. Maybe it's like a post breakup, a post friendship breakup, whatever it is. You've stepped away from certain energies and something is coming back. Something is reaching out from your past, and this is going to be very triggering. This is going to bring up a lot of past triggers and feelings that you thought you were over. You thought you were like, yeah, I'm done with that. I'm not into that. Maybe even some old habits, you know, like maybe like you might hang out with an old friend, like an old friend might reach out, you hang out with them, and then like, you know, they were an old drinking buddy or someone you used to smoke with, and you know, you spend one night with them, and next thing you know, you've had like too many drinks and you smoked like 5 cigarettes, let's say, like, and then you're like, shit, like I haven't done this in so long. I haven't like why did I do this now? Like this person brings out the worst in me. So I'm feeling this energy of like someone who kind of brought out an old version of you, coming back and like triggering you, and kind of like, not that they want to like consciously set you off path, like that's not it. It's just like sometimes when we're in a better place, we're more attractive to people. Like that's when we're the most attractive, especially to people from our past that we outgrew. So I feel like you're in a very attractive phase of your life where you're going towards this North Star, where you're going in these new and amazing energies, and someone is like kind of like, hey, like I want a piece of the new you, like we're like, I want to like get back into that, like back with that. And this is really like again, might trigger you. You might think like, hey, but like don't worry, like I think this is just like to show you how far you've come. And it's not to say that if it's an old friend or an old, like it's not to say that you need to be a complete jerk with them. I don't want to swear on YouTube, but it's not to say that you need to be a complete a-hole with them, but like you can, like, you know, do it in a firm, non like emotional way, like not when you're triggered, but like, you know, when you're more settled, when you're more grounded, you know, just set firm boundaries, protect yourself, protect your energy, and really only allow the energies that are worth your time and worth your, like, you know, your growth and your light to come into your life, because it's those energies that you align with that will get you closer to that, like that prosperity card, that Taurus prosperity card, that's like that higher timeline. Those new energies are going to get you there, not the old energies that will hold you back. Okay, wow, that was a really cool reading. That all those messages just came through. I feel like I talked a lot. I hope it resonated. I hope you guys like that. I'm gonna continue doing maybe some more vibe checks, and then I'll post the November readings for the signs. But yeah, when I have time, I might do more of those. But yeah, until then, have a great month of October, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye.